Hey guys, welcome back to the Gear.Locker, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. As you may know, I'm part of Broken Arrow events, and one of the things that we do is showcase a lot of the reenactment and the historical stuff that we do in the community. Now here, we are at a post 127 in Orange, Connecticut, showcasing all of the bay stuff, so I wanted to walk you guys through some of the equipment and gear that we have. One of the first tables that viewers will come see is the arms table. So we have a lot of different rifles and replicas and equipment that we use for the reenacting and airsoft part of what we do, such as my M16, which a review will come on the channel, an updated review of this one pretty soon. Also things like the M60 or the Car 15s. I absolutely love these builds, and I'm making some great progress on one of mine. Again, stay tuned for that. And as you know, I'm a huge fan of the gear, so I brought out a lot of my personal collection to showcase to a lot of attendees of this event. So let me walk you through some of the stuff I've got. Of course, you've got my mannequin, head to toe dressed in some of the gear that I use, as well as a pretty ratty jungle shirt. Got things like lightweight rucksacks and a lot of small accoutrements that would go for the impression and any kind of display. Got things like angle headlights, snap blink carabiners, ammo cans, personal items, as well as some kind of food additions, because you know, guy likes to eat. And then you have a lot of rucksacks. I'm a big fan of rucksacks, and again, I do mean to make an updated video showcasing some of the stuff I've gotten, but you have things like the CISO rucksack, the lightweights, the tropicals, all of that. Now these are all unpacked and things accessible for attendees to kind of view and see. So yeah, it's kind of cool, and that's why I brought them out today. And of course, the other half of the Vietnam War are the North Vietnamese Army, the PAVN reenactors, which, as you know, Bay has a very reputable community of these reenactors, some who take really good pride in what they do. So I figured we'd showcase a little bit of what they have, as well as some of the main faces you'll see over on that side. So I'm here with a couple of good friends. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Mark.
I'm Johnny.
Talk us through some of the stuff you've got.
As you can see here, Johnny's wearing a pretty standard North Vietnamese Army impression. We have, from the top, a pith helmet, a little camouflage scarf, his uniform, of course, a Chinese-made Chi-Com chest rig, 3-cell, very important, his belt with canteen, grenade pouches, and a pair of Chinese Liberation boots.
Now we interrupt this program to show you guys 80s reenactors. Look at all those nerds.
We also have on display a very wide variety of items used both by the North Vietnamese and the NLF. Starting on the NLF side here, we've got a Viet Cong flag, a PPSH, mag pouches as made by the Chinese and the Soviets, some leftover French gear from the French Indochina War a few years before.
Here is a selection of a couple wartime canteens. Back here we got a ruck with a bamboo ring that was affixed to the front. A couple belts, captured belts. Right here we actually have a bandage that we made. We found an original example online of a Chinese aid bandage, and we did our best to replicate it. And it's in a captured compass pouch. Over here we got some propaganda leaflets. We got the big man himself and a couple helmets up top. Surrender leaflet, original pin or helmet badge, and a rice cup.
So as you can see, a lot of reenactors, especially in the Bay Sphere, take a lot of pride in what they do. And we love to showcasing all of this equipment to the attendees of this event today. And I hope to see you guys in many more, and hopefully at these future events. See you guys in the next one.